All right, so thanks for joining me in this video. And in this episode, we're going to take a look at 3 benefits to the wheel strategy for new option traders. So if you've never heard of the wheel strategy, I'm going to go ahead and share with you some insights on this right now in this episode. Now, we do have a brand new course launching here with the wheel strategy right there. You can go to our website, just go to tradersfly.com. And once you're there, you can go to the wheel strategy. Now, this course is set up. It's about 22 hours long. And one of the big difference behind this course is we actually put on samples and example trades and kind of count backwards. So we put a trade on like 30 days out with options. And then we show you, okay, day 1, day 2, day 3, and how it works. So anyways, check that out. It's on sale, promotion, back to school, and I would highly encourage you to do that. All right, so benefit number 1 when it comes to the wheel option strategy is that you're able to make consistent weekly and monthly income from stocks you own. So the way that the wheel strategy somewhat works is, let's say we've got shares of stock, and in this case, I've got Shopify, and I've got 500 shares. Okay, now this one's up a little bit in profit. Again, paper account, but I use it for teaching purposes. And what we're going to do is, if I type in Shopify here, what we can do is we can sell against it. Now, normally, you make money if the stock goes up. You don't really make money if the stock goes down, right? That's the typical approach. So stock's got to go up for me to make money. So here's the price of the stock down here, okay? And it's got to go up for me to make money. And here's my profit or my loss. And there is the 0 line, okay? So, and the place I bought it was right there. So I bought it here and it's gone up to here. So I made this much money. So the first benefit is that if we're looking to make a consistent income, let's say I have the stock, it's like having a real estate property. Well, what I can do is go to the trade tab, and let's say 9 days out, I can take a look at the options. So this is the 9-day option, September 8th. And I can say, look, I'll want to make 90 cents, or in this case, $90, because options are in batches of 100 share lots. So I want to make $90, but I'm willing to sell that stock at 61. So I can click that, and then I'll sell 1 option contract and send it off. Okay, so this one we will do, I think it's just a regular Superman trade. So cancel, replace, we'll do it again. Superman trades, put it in there. So I went ahead and sold some premium against it. So now, while waiting for this to fill, once it fills, I'm able to make about $88 to $90 on that option premium in 9 days. And if the stock heads higher, I'll be able to sell it at that 61. So I'm going to be forced to sell it. But if it doesn't, I make that $80 or $90. Now I'm going to sell another one. Let's go to this one. Now this one is saying I'm willing to sell the stock at 62. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and try and collect about $56 on that one. Okay, and we'll put it in there. So now I've got another one that I'm going to try and do for 34 cents. And we'll put that in there because I've got 500 shares. I can go to the 16 days, sell another one over there. You might say, why are you doing all these at different spots? Well, just so we can go ahead and make sure we're spreading our capital and spreading our risk. So I've got a few positions now. And I'm going to do one more right here. And I'll send that off and put it in there. So I've got a few things cooking now. And what I've got is I've got my positions. Let's see. I've got 5 option contracts against 500 shares of stock. And it's saying I'm willing to get rid of them at these prices. And by waiting, I get to make this much money. Okay, so but for waiting, at the end of this, I make $324. Now you might say that's not a lot, but that's in, what is it? Some of them are in 9 days, some of them are in 15, 16 days. So you're making a few bucks here, here, here. It's like collecting rent in different scopes. So that's one of the huge benefits behind it. Now, the second thing here that's really good is you get to make money even if the stock moves sideways. So that's the next benefit. So in this case, normally you're still looking for that stock to go up, and that's great. But let's say the stock doesn't move. Well, if the stock doesn't move, I still get to make money from this premium because this premium will decay and erode. So what happens in this case is, for it eroding, I'm going to switch this to a day step, and we'll go something like this. And every day that erodes and it collects me more money. And you can see that over here, that if it goes to 9.2, then 9.5, then 9.7, 9.8, even if it stands still, you get to make, some money. In the same way that, hey, rental income is coming in. So even if it stands still, you're making money in the same way that maybe a dividend would. So stocks that don't pay dividend, you're able to go ahead and make some income on this. Okay, so that's another huge benefit. Now, each one that expires, you get to collect more and more money. So that's what's great about this is there's a lot of income that can be made from just waiting on the stock. Okay, and now I'm going to share with you benefit number 3 is you're also able to learn how to bottom fish and get paid while waiting if you do the wheel strategy. So, in most cases, people are buying the stock and then they're selling the call. And this is, okay, it's not a bad approach. You're starting out. But let's say the stock's a little bit higher up and it's like, it's already 60. And you might look at the chart and you might say, it's a little bit high, or it's a little bit already gotten away from me. How do I go ahead and buy it at lower prices? Well, you either got to wait for it to come down, or you got to bite the bullet and buy a little here, then buy a little there, and so on. But you don't get paid unless it's moving. So in order to actually get paid for waiting, you could say, I'll take it at 50, but you also get paid for waiting. So I might say, okay, I'm going to go 23 days out. And now I'll say, I'll take the stock at 50. Now you only make about $18 from it on this case. But what I'm doing here is I'm selling the put. And by selling this put, now I say, I'm taking that stock at 50. And now I've sold that put. And I want to show you what that put looks like. It's over here. So this is what that put looks like. So if that stock comes down to that 50 level, I get it at 50. But if it doesn't, I make 18 bucks. Now you might say that's not a lot, but it's just, hey, part of this business for this stock, it's a cheaper stock. You have more expensive stocks. Now you could say, okay, well, if it comes down to 54, I make $53. So in this case, I'll sell this put as well. I could sell a couple different puts and I'll take another 100 shares at 53. So now I'm going to have this position and that position. So now I'm collecting, a couple extra shares or a couple extra dollars. So here's 54 plus 18, waiting for that stock to come to me. And in total, I can make about $72 right there. So that's kind of the huge thing with the wheel strategies. You've got all these different benefits that you could do. There's more benefits to it. I just want to share with you kind of 3 concepts, and hopefully this gave you a little insight to it. Now, I also encourage you to check out our free vertical strategies mini course. Just go to our website at tradersfly.com, and that's in the same place where you can take a look at our wheel strategy course. Is if you go here and check that course out, because if you really want to learn the wheel strategy, this is where you'll learn a lot of knowledge and information about the wheel strategy with trade examples and much more. It's like 20 plus hours, and it's worth it from a price per hour of training and education. You'll get a lot out of the material. Now we're just getting ready to launch this course, so we're still adding some more videos to it and much more. So if you have any questions, do reach out and let us know, and we'll be happy to add some more videos, content, or things you think we're missing. But it's definitely going to be a course that's very different than probably many courses you've seen, because we have a lot of trade examples on selling the calls, selling the puts, and just how it all works together. So thanks for joining me, and I will see you in the next video. Take care.